Someone's actually trying to scam me. Yeah, this is actually happening. Smash the ever-living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more excellent discussions. So, I bought a collection recently, and you guys love story time, right? Like, so, on Market Watch on Tuesday, and on stream, I had a box behind me, and in that box, we got about half of a collection. There was some bulk stuff that was worth a decent amount of money that I ended up picking up that was in a Yu-Gi-Oh box. Well, I didn't think I would have to film this opening because it was only like $200, and yeah, it took, what was it? We sealed the deal on, I think, February 9th, alright? The package shows up 6 weeks later, and I'm already a little bit mad that it took this long at this point in time to arrive. So, I get the package, I don't think much about it, I'm like, sure, whatever. So I get it, I open it up, and in that box, as you guys saw on Market Watch, there was keep in mind this came from Germany, by the way. So there's a candy bar, a saw, which I thought was a leash for some reason, and what I didn't show on camera was also a box of hair growing seeds in this. And I'm just like, when I initially got it, I thought it was from one of my subscribers, because I think 2 people requested my address this previous week, and I was like, oh, well, this just must be like their YouTube prank or something. But when I started getting into it and I looked up who it was from, it was a collection I bought. I was like, maybe the candy bar and whatnot is his way of jesting, being like, hey, huge fan. I've had people do that before. It happens. But upon inspecting it and going through my messages, making sure that everything is there, I notice the reason why I bought the stuff, which was the sub box, the big one, evidently was the Legendary Collection Yu-Gi Worlds box here, is just not in the package. I'm like, now, did he just not, like, send this? Like, what's going on here? So I messaged the buyer, and I was like, hey, or the buyer, I messaged the seller, man, I messaged the seller, and I'm like, hey, did you just not ship this? Like, did you forget? The standard, hey, like, what's going on here? Like, you didn't ship everything, like, question mark? And I got hit with my favorite response that I could ever get hit with. No, I shipped it. And I'm like, no, you didn't. Like, it's not here. Like, hello? Like, it came in a big USPS box too, like, and you could tell by lifting it that, like, it was very light. So upon receiving it, messaging them, I'm like, well, it's not in here. You can refund me $40. All right, we can call it a day. I think it was like $320. I was like, you can refund me $40. Then he said, my next favorite thing, it's not my responsibility. The package must have been tampered with. And I literally, ladies and gentlemen, this is why you pay with the goods and the services. Because you have people like this in the universe that will try to pull a fast one on you. It's good times. Am I particularly mad at the situation? No. If I could pull the it's not my responsibility card, the package must have been tampered with. That's my favorite part about this. The package halfway across the globe mysteriously acquires a saw, hair seeds, and a Hershey bar. Now, that's a weird combination of 3 items, by the way. Alright, like, why those 3? Alright, like, I don't understand. Alright, my initial joke was, oh, like, you got, like, a leash and you got, like, chocolate, you know, like, a dog eat the chocolate and die. Like, I thought that was the joke, but evidently it's just so much more deeper than that. It's actually, I'm going to scam you, these are the items I include. But why a saw, a Hershey bar, and seeds for the hair? Like, that's what I'm curious about. Like, why those 3 items? So, as of this point in time here, I had to reach out to PayPal. I had to open a case, by the way. I didn't even ask for a full refund, all right? I didn't even ask for $320. No, it's not fair. I assessed the value of the bulk, and I was like, to be fair, if you're shipping from Germany again to me, you'd have to spend probably another $20 or $30 on top of that. So asking for a $40 refund to cover the price of that so he doesn't have to deal with the shipping again might have been an issue. But at this point in time, like, that was the initial amount. Now that we've had to go to PayPal claims and services over here over this entire situation because you just didn't ship everything to me. Huh. Yeah. Story time, ladies and gentlemen. I don't understand it. All right, like, I cannot believe that somebody actually, first up, has the gall to scam me of all people. Like, I think that's the thing I've enjoyed the most about this whole situation is somebody actually did it. Somebody actually, for life lesson here for all of you. Pay with goods and services. It's the best thing in the world. All right. I've seen so many horror stories of people in the past always paying with gift. All right, like, no, stop that. All right, like, that's already against terms and services as it is. All right, you pay with goods and services, at least in the U.S. I know there's, like, fine lines outside for doing that, but you have to understand at the end of the day, it's for your protection. Who would have guessed? All right, so, and now I found myself in a situation here asking for a $40 refund from this man because he obviously didn't send this. I can't even imagine the package actually being tampered with. Like, I think that's the part that I find most funny about this. Because in every situation that I'm in where the seller's responsible, I am always responsible. Always. Doesn't matter, all right? If I sell a $700 card on TCG Player and I didn't put insurance on that, that's my own damn fault. But in the case of that, I still have to refund them the $700. And then when the USPS files for the insurance, you know, I get the $700 back at that point in time. Now, that's either being here nor there. But in every situation like this, the seller's still responsible. All right, like, it doesn't matter. You clearly didn't send it. Like, that's where I am at this point in time. Now, I still want to ask you guys down in the comment section, really, a saw, a Hershey bar, and seeds for your hair. I still cannot believe that was the combination of things that was in there. Minus okay, so we got two little boxes that are basically little storage boxes like this inside. These aren't the ones I'm just showing you. So it was like two of these and a very, very small Vanguard binder, which I showed on stream, and that was it. And then a Hershey bar, stuff like this, the little saw, and the hair seeds. I'm so tired right now. Like, you guys don't understand. Like, I would be more energetic and a little bit angry about this, but I'm actually just in awe right now. Like, somebody actually fucking tried to pull a fast one on me. Like, we live in the year where people buy your stuff, but the new scam is we only send half of the stuff. The idiots will never know. The bulk was worth a candy bar of salt and seeds. Really? Like, that's the level that people are willing to go through in this world just to not send. All right? The only reason why I bought the collection in the first place was the commons had a decent amount of value, and they were going to sell for a quicker value than the higher end stuff. Isn't that really weird? All right? That $40 worth of cards made me say yes to the $300 purchase. Other than that, I was just going to say pass on it and just not really care. But at the end of the day, I guess I didn't need that bulk, and I guess he certainly as heck didn't need that $40, even though we had already spent the money to ship the package. The one thing I read from the comments from a few people was like, man, he must have sold it for so much more than it was worth his time to send it to you. I'm like, yeah. Now the man has a bad reputation in the game, and it's absolutely great. By the way, this was all for Cardfight Vanguard. This wasn't even Yu-Gi-Oh! Some stupid situations arise in my life. Let me tell you. And this is just another one of them. God. And this is what it's like to buy and sell, ladies and gentlemen. You really want to do this for a living? Guys, make sure you smash the ever-living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more excellent content. Woo! What a story! Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out VanCole40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCole40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mcolegames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.